Hey, good morning. I'm just coming from upstream, and I was looking to see if we could open the lift. Welcome back to another episode of Sailing Super Noob Chaos. This is probably going to be like a 2 or 3 or 4 part series. I have no idea, because tomorrow I am sailing down to the Oregon coast for the final stage of the refit. And it will be the most I've ever sailed, the furthest I've ever sailed, so it'll be 75 nautical miles. And tomorrow morning I'll wake up at 5 a.m., roughly, and start that journey, basically, to Hawaii. I'm making a pit stop, 75 miles in, but I am starting the journey. But yeah, enjoy. Hopefully I put something good together for you. As far as my track record goes, it will most likely be chaos. But that's part of the fun. So, all right. By the time you're watching this, it will be. That probably didn't work. Good morning. It's like 5:45 a.m. and it's still like super dark outside. But I'm probably just gonna leave anyway, so I can get to the bridge that I have to open up on time. But I just gotta basically unplug the boat. Undo the ties, and we're off, man. We're gone. We're gone from this marina. We are off. It is day one. It's, I think, 6 something in the morning. We're gonna get under that bridge, and then we're gonna go to another bridge that I'm gonna have to call them to open for me, which will be an interesting thing. But, yeah, we're off. I'm going to get the fenders in, and then I got to have this dinghy towed a little bit more further back, but I'm going to get all that done, and let's go into this bridge. Alrighty, we've already started off with a bit of excitement. I've started off good. I almost lost the dinghy. I was putting slack in the line, and I didn't realize some of it was shorter, and the short end slipped out of my hand, and I almost lost the dinghy. Don't worry, y'all. I put it in neutral, waited for the boat to stop, dropped the ladder, and then hauled the dinghy back in and grabbed that line. So all was good. Starting it off good. I think I got like 10 feet of clearance. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the furthest I've ever gone. Sweet. All right, so now I gotta call the railroad bridge. I've never done that before. Let's see how this goes. Railroad bridge, railroad bridge, railroad bridge. This is Sailing Phoenix.
Sailing Vessel Phoenix, KQ 9049 Vancouver. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. I'm just coming from upstream, and I was looking to see if we could open the lift.
Alright, come on down. I'll give you a set down.
Excellent, thank you. That was easy. There we go, it's opening. It's coming out sideways. I don't know why, I didn't expect that at all. That is sweet. For some reason I thought it was gonna go up and not like sideways. cool. I guess I'll kick it into gear. Wow, look at that. There's something about a bridge being open for me. It's wild. It feels like that's something that belongs to billionaires. That's a weird feeling. Cool. Alrighty, so we'll see what's going on with the wind. The wind right now is we're directly into wind, so I feel like I have the worst luck with wind. I only, on the river, no matter what direction I'm going, I only sail into wind. And that is, I was really looking forward to sailing downwind, downriver, all the way there. But we're starting out the day sailing into wind. So I'm probably not going to do that. I just don't want to. I want to get to where I want to go before dark, which I think is Mount St. Helens. I don't know. I haven't really looked it up. I don't know. I have no idea really what to expect. I kind of just briefly looked through the thing. I just know I'm going to follow the channel and get to Warrenton Marina at some point. But that was a cool experience. That was sweet. Yeah, this is the furthest I've gone. Unfamiliar waters, which is dope. All right, I just moved these dock lines to there because I had them on here, and they're actually blocking my vision. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, it was definitely blocking my vision. And I already have kind of tough vision through this glass here, especially when it's raining. I have to like treat them somehow. But yeah, so this is my cockpit hatched into the engine compartment, so I didn't really want to put them down there. And then this is actually a really shallow locker, so it goes like that deep. So there's not really room for instead of like reorganizing everything, I'll just hang them up back there, whatever. But yeah, I'm constantly organizing things on this boat. I guess it's part of it. It's just constantly reorganizing. And then like, man, when I sail to Hawaii, it'll be an anxiety nightmare because there's gonna be so much stuff in my boat, and it's amazing how it's not a lot of space, but it's amazing how I constantly am losing stuff, constantly, or I can't find stuff, and I know it's there, but and then I have to find it, and I literally have to rip the boat apart, and it's a disaster. I need to somehow find. I'm very organized and neat, but I am the most disorganized human being on planet Earth, and there is no question about that. So I need to find a way to maybe label stuff. But even that, even when I try and be organized, it's disorganized. I make it worse. So I kind of just try to remember things, and it doesn't work out. And that's just what it is. Not sure why I'm telling you it, but yeah. So I saw one second. I saw a marina that is so St. Helens. We're gonna pass that pretty soon, and then I saw a marina that I think I'll just sneak into. I don't know, because I'll get there at 1 o'clock, so they'll probably be awake and people will probably see me, because my plan is just to sneak into a marina and just find a dock and tie off and stay the night, just because it gets pretty narrow up here, and so if I go to the marina, I'll get there at 1, which is like a little early. But I think the stretch behind that, it's narrow, and there's not really anywhere to anchor. So I might do that. I don't know. I might not. I'll keep on deciding here and thinking about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna sneak onto a marina. I don't know if that's illegal or not, but I mean the chances of them finding out is, I don't know. I'm not worried about it. So for the rest of this video, for this day 1, I completely lost all of my audio. And what you've just watched, if you're still here, is mind-numbingly boring. I got all the meat and potatoes. It was great content over the next few clips that I'm just going to cut out because I don't know how to do a voiceover. Like, I'm not good at the voiceover thing. I just do things off the cuff. I'm pretty sure here I was actually saying something about the water looks like a poop color. Something like that. There was not much sustenance in this conversation. I actually have no idea what I was saying here. Just speaking hot air. And yeah, that's it. I do think the next couple days, I haven't made them yet, put them together, but I think they're better. But let's see what else we got here. I think I have a topic that I will talk about coming up next. So here was an interesting subject. I did cut out some of the video actually that I was really looking closely, but this let's take a second to look at the scenery. Like, that is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Glass water. That sun looks, it's just everything in this. I just have to keep this in because visually it's absolutely nuts. And it's funny, in the moment, sometimes I didn't really realize my scenery was completely nuts until rewatching it. But here I was talking about jacklines, and because I just set up a jackline from the starboard stern cleat that crossed over to the port side bow cleat, and I was just talking about that and like how the setup is in a way where I would certainly fall in. Even if I reduced the harness that plugged me into the jackline, I would still, when leaving the cockpit, I would still fall in. So that's kind of what I was talking about. I don't know if anybody has any ideas. I haven't looked any of this up as far as how to do it. I would definitely get dragged the way it was set up right there. And I know without a shadow of a doubt I would be able to pull myself up. You may be surprised to know that I go to the gym, and I'm in incredible shape. But I do actually I obviously don't want to rely. I want to be as safe as possible and not be in a position to where I am going to fall in. But so that I do want to have that fixed. But yeah, that scenery, man, is absolutely stunning. But man, I was going to say something, but I forgot. This is such a disaster of a video. Oh boy. I think what I was going to say was actually I want to test it out when it's warmer and I obviously have people on the boat. I want to see if I can pull myself up and see exactly how difficult it is. I know I would be able to do it, but I want to try it out under full steam without a life jacket supporting me up, and just to see really how difficult it is, because I just think that would be interesting and kind of fun. It'd be cool to make a video out of it too. Obviously I won't be doing that in the wintertime on the Columbia River because it is so cold. But yeah, I obviously on the trip to Hawaii plan on wearing a harness, and I want it situated in the best way possible so that I do not fall in the water. And so I'm going to work on figuring that out and maybe watch some YouTube videos. But yeah, I would be curious to hear what you guys think in regards to the harness jackline situation. I don't know. It seems like if I shorten the actual thing that tethers me to the jackline, I'm still vulnerable leaving the cockpit to falling in the water. Because that jackline is very tight, but it does flex. And it'll flex enough to, to where I would go over the guardrails. Maybe I wouldn't go all the way in. I don't know. But, yeah. Here's a video of a barge. And on day one, I literally saw like 35, 40 plus barges. And that was interesting. I'd never seen so many in my life. And here I came across this buoy. I forgot to look it up, but I didn't know what this buoy was. So if anybody knows what it is, let me know. I've never seen this buoy before. And I don't really know what it... I think what I saw on the GPS, if I remember correctly, was I think underneath it ran power lines. It was maybe marking power lines. I can't remember what conclusion I came up to in my head. But if you guys know definitively what it is, let me know. And then I caught a glimpse of a rainbow that looked like the tail end of it was going into the cargo ship. So I was thinking about becoming a pirate and seeing what was on the pirate ship and going after that pot of gold. But that was a sweet rainbow. It's just sweet colors. And then there's this buffoon just speaking nonsense about nothing. Completely oblivious to just that there's no sound. Just a buffoon. That guy. I don't know. If you're still here watching this, I don't know why you're still here, but I do appreciate it. You see, the problem without having sound is that I have some of these really cool B-roll shots. Like, this looks beautiful, but there's just no... You need to hear the sound. And rewatching these, it's just like, I want to go back, you know? That was such a cool experience. It's really cool to rewatch, because, I mean, I was... it's like once in a lifetime experience. Was what I had, and that was the coolest thing I've ever experienced in my adult life. And rewatching it's really cool. Yeah. So I ended up finding this dock by I don't remember where it was, by Lincoln City or Lincoln something maybe, just a random dock. And then I attempted to completely botch the easiest landing of all time, but turned the wheel hard to port. Gave it some gasoline, diesel in this case, but corrected the mistake. I didn't even have anyone watching me, and I completely botched the easiest landing of all time. I've not been doing so good recently on my my landings, but let's see here. I'm coming in. I probably just slammed it in reverse. Real loud engine noises happening right about now, and then at some point when I decide it necessary, I will, there we go, I will go jump off, just boat still moving, looking like an idiot, getting the things caught on everything, because I'm not good at this, to be quite honest with you. I can't believe I've only hit the dock one time. But yeah, I mean, that rudder control was phenomenal. Like, I was about to get cornered on that dock 100%, and bumping it in forward gear, giving it some gas, saved my life. I learned that the hard way. But I tie it up, I played with the things for a while. I'll just look like an idiot for the rest of this video, so we're going to cut this out right now. Security, security, security. This is Sailing Vessel Phoenix. I am by buoy marker 10, and I do have complete engine failure. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching that. You know, they're going to get better. I was discouraged with making that video because of the no sound, and I really am not a fan of the voiceovers, just because I'm in the moment, you know. I can't like you'll never get with me a fake person, because I am incapable of being fake, and I just feel like those voiceovers require me to be I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just like to do things in the moment, and you know, is it right, wrong? I don't know. There's no rules. I know one thing. I'm going to keep posting videos, and I can assure you there will be some bad ones, and there will be some good ones, and there will be improvement, and there will be unimprovement, and all of the things. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next couple episodes. I haven't put them together yet, but I think they're going to be really good. I think we'll see how I edit them too. But yeah, that was day one. And yeah, day 2 and 3 were the best days for sure. But thanks for watching. Thanks for my supporters and subscribers. It truly means the world and makes all of the difference. So thank you guys. Like and subscribe and all that, whatever stuff. Do those things so I can somehow make an income off of social media, because that is the goal. Dream big, and that's what I'm doing. So thanks for watching. Sailing Phoenix is out.